Looking out my kitchen window. Have you ever just stood at the kitchen window and you begin to think to yourself? The question is, when is enough enough? You know, at this age, in your 60s, it's like a boldness come upon you and you begin to question things that you would have never done before. Because this question seems to not want to go anywhere. It has followed me to the window this morning. Because now, when I think, when is enough enough? You have lived life to know when something wasn't enough. You have given enough to people who didn't always pour back. You have worked enough, sacrificed enough, even cried enough. So now the question is, do I have to do more? Or how can I do more? I know I'm not the only woman standing at this window asking the question. Some of you listening, you're tired, but you don't even know what kind of tired it is. Is it physical? Is it emotional? Or is it the tired that comes from living in life that no longer fits you? Let me ask you a couple of things. When did you last choose you? What you wanted, what you believed you deserved without guilt? When was the last time you stopped asking yourself, what do I want now? Not what others think, not even what your job may demand, but you. Because somewhere along the way, we became everything to everybody. And that made us become less to ourselves. And you know, it's this word that I'm using more often than not. It's called reinvention. People make it sound like it's a big deal, complicated, and even expensive. Because you have to spend money to maybe get a coach or spend money to go on this retreat to reflect. But I'm learning reinvention at this stage of life is about release, about letting go, releasing what no longer aligns with you mentally, emotionally, or physically, releasing who no longer respects your peace, okay? Releasing expectations that never was yours to carry, and you really don't even know where they came from. And releasing the version of yourself that you have outgrown. And do you know reinvention can be very simple? It might look like resting without guilt, saying no without hesitation, starting the thing that you have been putting off, maybe an old hobby or a new passion, and releasing. And reinvention may mean like stopping doing the thing that's draining you and tell your truth about it. What about relationship? Because this enough question shows up there real quick with our children. We give them, we taught, we poured, we sacrifice, But there comes a time when enough means I done my part. Now I release you to do yours. Not controlling, not overextending, not rescuing grown people from their grown decisions. Wow, that's a hard one, but it's freeing. What about family and friends? You start noticing who drains you, who only calls when they need a favor, who doesn't celebrate your growth. And enough might sound like, I love you, but I love me too. And if you're still working or thinking about what's next, let me say this to you very gently. You do not have to prove anything to anyone anymore. You already done that. So now the question is, when we're talking about starting something new or exploring something new, ask yourself, does this honor me? Or is I'm using it just to occupy my time? Am I building something or just maintaining something? Do I feel alive when I'm doing it or just responsible again? And for those of us thinking about starting something new, let me remind you, you're never too old. It's never too late. And you just now are clear enough emotionally to do it. So standing here at this kitchen window today, my answer to when is enough enough is this. Enough when your spirit starts asking for more peace, more purpose, not performance, and more you than everybody else. Before I leave you at the window, I want you to sit with this. What are you holding on to that you're ready to release? Where in your life are you saying yes instead of no? What would your life look like if you honored enough? Because in this season, the beautiful, powerful season of wisdom, it is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters, doing what makes your heart sing. So as you look out the window today, I want you to say this to yourself. I have given enough. Now I choose what's next for me. Until next time, looking out the kitchen window, understanding today when enough is enough. See you next time as we look out our kitchen window.